Hello everybody, welcome to our sensory activities for the week of October 13th. So we're going to be working on a couple more number lines. We're going to be doing an egg carton number line, a popsicle stick bead number line. We're going to be working with the elements of shape to continue with our drawing curriculum. And finally, we're going to do a little cute pipe cleaner craft. Okay, so here's what we're doing first. So we're going to be making a little number line out of the top of an egg carton. So I'm going to take the top of the egg carton, and you are going to start with that, and then you are going to be cutting a strip of paper from a piece of printer paper about 1.5 inches, 2 inches lengthwise. Cutting a lengthwise piece of paper from a piece of printer paper, and this is going to be the number line part of it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have them line up their yardstick number line. And we're just going to go to 10 with this one. So they're going to make their line. They're going to trace to 10 from 0 to 10, just like they were doing with the other ones. So this goes to 10. You're going to do their marks. And they're going to write their numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then what they do, after they have made their number line like this, they're going to use some school glue, or, you know, I used this glue for this one, but I think school glue would actually be better. So you're just going to put some school glue on the back. Doesn't have to be a ton. And then you're going to glue it to the bottom of your egg carton. To the bottom of your egg carton top. Okay, so there's the next step. It looks like that. Then you're going to take a skewer, and you're going to need a straw. So what you're going to do next is you're going to take your skewer, and you're just going to kind of wedge it into place here. It just fits just nicely from one side to the other. And then you're going to reinforce it with some tape. A little bit of masking tape on each side. Just kind of covering it and wrapping it around and placing it nice and sturdy on that side and then the other. And before you do that, actually, you're going to take your scissors, and you're going to create a little, sort of a little bead, and it's going to be less than 1 inch, just a little bead like that. You're going to feed it onto the end of here, and then you're going to take the other side. So now you have a little number line, so you can do some activities. Let's do 3 plus 4. Always starting with the big number, that's 4. So put your marker on 4. You're putting their marker on 4. Add another 5. Oops. We're going to say add 3. We're starting with 4, the bigger number. 1, 2, 3, and you get to 7. So they can use this in their small groups to keep things interesting. And you can do simple addition and subtraction problems up to 10. Okay? That is a learning tool that they will be using later this week. Popsicle stick and bead number line. Here's what we're doing with that. So you're going to take a piece of printer paper. You're going to need your yardstick again. You're going to need your popsicle sticks, your beads, your glue, and a marker. So they are going to start by, it's going to look something like this. I've only done half of it. But what you do first is you make your number line from 1 to 10. You can use their yardstick, put it on top, trace, do the markings from 1 to 10. And then they are going to be gluing on their popsicle sticks on top of that. And then you're going to have them glue the amount of beads that are for that number. So let's see what I would do next here. I would have my next popsicle stick, and I'm just going to take a little strip of glue like this. This is great for their hand-eye and fine motor planning. So they are putting a little strip of glue like this, and then they're just going to stick it on top of the next number going up. And then you can place some more glue, a nice thick line of it along the top, and then they're going to put their beads. So for 6, I'm going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? All right, so this is a nice visual reference for them. This is something that would be great for them to put on their walls as a way to remind them what the numbers mean. So this is your popsicle stick and bead number line. Okay. We are going to have them do another activity with the elements of shape. Let me go ahead and get that again, reminding the kids of the 5 different basic elements of shapes. We've got our dot family, anything that's enclosed and colored in. Circle family, anything roundish that is empty. Line family, you got your straight line family, your curved line family, and your angle line family. So they are going to take one of the big pieces of white paper out of their sensory kit, like this. They're going to make a nice clean spot on a table with some paper to protect the table underneath it. And so they're going to also be looking for some items from their kitchen to create some different curved lines and some different circles. So I'm using a small cup here, with a small mouth on it. I've got another like medium-sized mug here that I'm using. And then I'm using a bowl about this size. So they're going to start by making some circles. And you can always just put it down like this, and then they're going to try and circle around it. And you can hold it and help them, that they're going to try to make some circles on their paper. Another really thing that is much easier than actually doing the circles is doing some curved lines where it's only halfway on the paper. So with the circles and dots, they can be floating around the page. But for the curved lines, straight lines, and angle lines, I want them to start on one edge and finish on another edge. We don't want a curved line that's just in isolation. We don't want that. We want it to be starting on one edge and going to another edge. So the cups and the bowls are really easy that way. You can just place it a little bit along the edge of the paper and make your curved line. And hopefully you are using all the different color markers to do this. So I'm going to make a couple circles here. And I would love it if they have at least 6 or 7 of each type of element of shape and lots of different colors. So I've got my circles, my curved lines. I'm going to put on some dots. So they're going to put on a few of each color of dots. And then they're going to use their yardstick to make some straight lines and some angle lines. Now with the straight lines and the angle lines, along with the curved line, they need to start on one edge of the paper and finish on the other edge. So I can start with my yardstick number line slightly going down like this. I could make one going straight up and down and across, or just a little one in the corner, starting on one edge and ending on another edge, and doing your bunch of straight lines that way. And then for your for your angle lines, they can start on one edge and go to another, and then they're going to put their yardstick on the tip and just rotate it out a little bit. And then you have some angle lines. So I might start with it like this, and I could make it very skinny little angle. Or I could make a very wide angle. So they're doing plenty of colors with all of these different ones like that. So they're going to have something like this now. And this is the point where